Karma, Dharma, and modern decision-making. Welcome to Science Decoded, a space where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Here we take stories from mythology, ideas from philosophy, and insights from science, and weave them into lessons for today's world. Because the questions we face now about choices, success, happiness, and meaning are not new. They've been asked before, answered before, and lived before. So let's decode them together. Have you ever sat in front of a decision, your mind racing, your heart tight, and thought, what if I choose wrong? What if I regret this forever? Maybe it was saying yes to a job. Maybe it was ending a relationship. Maybe it was choosing between money and peace. That anxiety, that doubt, is the same Arjuna felt on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. His war was with arrows and armies. Ours is with choices and consequences. But the wisdom he received about karma and dharma is just as relevant today. Arjuna's bow slipped, his chest tightened, his vision blurred. He could not decide. And you know what? That's not weakness. That's being human. Think about it. Have you ever stared at a resignation letter for hours, wondering if you should hit send? Have you ever looked at your partner, unsure whether to stay and work it out or walk away? Have you ever wondered if chasing your dream would betray your family's expectations? That paralysis, that fear, that inner tug of war is your Kurukshetra. For Arjuna, it was between duty to justice and love for family. For us, it's between career and peace, ambition and relationships, truth and comfort. The costumes have changed, but the battlefield remains. So what is Dharma? Many think Dharma is religion or ritual, but no. Dharma is responsibility. It is alignment. Ask yourself, as a student, what is my Dharma? To learn sincerely, not just chase marks. As a friend, what is my Dharma? To show up when they need me, not just when it's convenient. As a leader, what is my Dharma? To protect people, not exploit them. But here's the catch. Dharmas collide. Imagine you're a young entrepreneur. Your Dharma to your investors says, grow fast. But your Dharma to your employees says, protect their well-being. Which do you choose? That's where Dharma demands clarity. Not which one benefits me, but which one sustains harmony for me, for others, for the larger web of life. Arjuna's Dharma as a warrior clashed with his Dharma as a nephew. That pain, that tension, is what makes decisions difficult. But the path of Dharma is not about easy choices. It's about aligned choices. Now let's talk karma. Not the Instagram karma will get you version, the real one. Karma is cause and effect, action and consequence, the ripple that begins with you and comes back, sometimes tomorrow, sometimes years later. Think of your own life. That one choice to gossip about a friend may be forgotten in the moment, but over time, trust erodes. That one act of kindness to a stranger may be unnoticed, but over time, it plants loyalty, gratitude, and unseen blessings. That one decision to prioritize health over comfort may be hard now, but it shapes a decade of strength. This is karma, not superstition, not punishment, just the physics of life. And the best part is, karma means you are never trapped. Every new choice is a chance to plant new seeds. The past may echo, but the present always writes the future. Science and scripture side by side. Let's compare. Psychology says our brains are wired for instant gratification. We want pleasure now, dopamine from likes, shortcuts, or comfort food. Dharma says pause. Ask, will this sustain me long term, or is this just a sugar high for the soul? Behavioral economics says we are loss averse. We fear losing more than we desire winning. That's why we stay in toxic jobs or bad relationships, because change feels like risk. Krishna says, act without fear of loss. Don't cling to outcomes. Act because it's right. Mindfulness today says, pause, breathe, don't react. The Gita said the same thing centuries ago. Don't act from anger or desire. Act from awareness. So when you're sitting there wondering whether to leave that job, end that friendship, start that dream project, you are Arjuna. The question isn't which path is safe. The question is which path aligns with my Dharma and plants the right karma. Let's make this real. How do you use karma and Dharma in everyday decisions? 1. Ask deeper questions. Instead of what do I want right now, ask who will I become if I choose this? What karma am I planting with this choice? Does this align with my Dharma to myself and to others? 2. Balance roles without breaking harmony. Yes, you wear many hats: child, parent, employee, friend. Dharma is not about choosing one and abandoning the others. It's about balance. If your career Dharma destroys your health Dharma, it's not balance. 3. Practice detachment from results. Do the work sincerely. Let go of the obsession for reward. This frees your mind from anxiety and fear. 4. Think in decades, not days. Don't ask, what gives me comfort tonight? Ask, what will strengthen me 10 years from now? And 5. Train through small choices. The small decisions, what you eat, how you speak, what you consume online, shape your bigger choices. Karma is a muscle. Train it. So next time you sit at a crossroads, remember Arjuna on the battlefield. Remember his trembling bow, his doubt, his fear, and remember Krishna's voice. Act from Dharma, plant conscious karma. Don't be chained by fear of loss or greed for gain, because in the end, karma shapes your path. Dharma gives it direction. Your decisions are the bridge between the two. This is Science Decoded, where we take the wisdom of the ancients and decode it for the choices we face today. If this made you pause, reflect, or even question one decision in your life, don't let it end here. Share it, talk about it, practice it, because wisdom, like karma, only grows when it flows.